Hello, and thank you for purchasing the Business Description video segment of Small Business Planning 1.0. The following presentation and workshop will be short yet specific and will show you how to write an effective business description. What you are about to see has yielded proven results from clients and students all over the world. The purpose of this section is to discuss what the business does. To define the nature of the venture, answer the following questions. What, who, where, when, and how? What does the business do? Does it provide a service, like out of a doctor's office? Or sell a product out of a small market? Whose need will you fill? Where will you conduct business? Will you be in the heart of the city? When do you provide the services of the business? Is it during weekdays and standard business hours? Or will your business be open 24 hours a day? How will you sell your product? Will it be in person or will it be over the internet? Some common mistakes business owners make is confusing the business description with the executive summary and give unnecessary details as a result. The business description should not discuss sales or capital needed to start the business. The key point is for the reader to leave this section with a clear understanding of how the business will interact with the market and satisfy customer demands. Nature of the venture, business description. Remember, you can change this however you want. Okay? Anyway, business description, whatever you want to name it, this is what you have. Nature of the venture, business description, whatever you believe you want to use, this is what you put here for this title. And let's take a quick time. Let's take a quick time out here to talk about something. If you are using this particular template and you want to change this to business description from nature of the venture, let me show you something here. Let's change that right now. As you see, business description here, but when we go to our table of contents, what do we have right here? We have nature of the venture. If we right click and we click update field, and again, depending on your version of Microsoft Word, you might have to do something a little bit different, but this is what it is. If you right click, update field, you will select update entire table. Now look at what we have instead of nature of the venture, business description. You want to incorporate, again, that table of contents because this allows you to make changes on the fly and it's automated. Keep that in mind. All right, so let's go back to the business description. If you'll notice, all I did was click on business description line and it took me right to the page. So that helps you in navigation as well as whoever receives this document electronically. Anyway, Corbin's is set to be a chic barbecue restaurant. Let's blow this page up, this paragraph up. And I want you to keep in mind that you can modify these words. This is just to give you some parameters, some thoughts, and additional guidance in how you can actually construct these paragraphs. Again, 3 to 5 sentences, less is more. If you start writing a lot in each paragraph, you're going to lose your reader. And that is something you don't want to do, especially when you're talking about investors or venture capitalists who see maybe 10, 12 of these a day after maybe even perusing the executive summary of 100. So something for you to keep in mind. Anyway, Corbin's is set to be a chic barbecue restaurant located in the heart of your town, USA, or your town, whatever country you're in. Okay. The restaurant's environment will be quaint and the food delicious. The fare is so good that patrons have come near and far to public events. The owners have catered for the custom cut steaks and fresh homemade cakes and pies. Okay. This is just introducing us into this particular venture. So let's go to the next paragraph. And let's blow that up. Corbin's provides what locals have been missing: great food at very affordable prices and well appreciated portions. At this chic restaurant, patrons will find mouth-watering steaks that are custom cut to their desire. At Corbin's, customers know that they will receive a plate of food anywhere from $7 for lunch to as much as $30 for dinner. Customers are voting with their patronage and sending a clear message: we're tired of that same old burger or chicken or frozen fish at these franchises. Customers enjoy coming to a place where the owners know their name and provides fresh food and variety in their specials. If I can show my face really quickly to say this to you. This is kind of written in, yes, kind of a flashy style, because what you're trying to do is add a little bit of flair and not sound like this is academic or a book report of any sort. This is really you adding words. You want to use certain words over and over again, like the word chic or well-established or mouth-watering, things that describe the business. This actually brings the reader closer to wanting to learn more about your particular business. So you want to use the adjectives as you can sparingly, and again, not to make it too wordy, but something that makes the business appealing. All right, so here we have, what have we also done here? We've described the business, all right, or not so much the business, but the products in the business. We've entertained even what the price range will be for this particular business. Brings us a little bit closer, right? And kind of giving a sense as to what the customers want, right? They want something other than that tired old burger or chicken or frozen fish sandwich. So something for you to keep in mind, but you want to follow this type of structure here. All right, let's go to our next paragraph and let's blow that up and see how that's worded. Again, further description here. 44-seat restaurant will be open 5 days a week, Wednesday through Sunday. Look at the information that we've delivered just right there in that one sentence. During the week, Wednesday through Friday, lunch is served from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Dinner 5 to 9. During the weekends, the restaurant's open from 11 to 9. As you can see, without me reading, but you can see what we've done here in this paragraph is we've talked about the number of days that the restaurant is open, the specific times during the week. We've also talked about the number of patrons, 3 rooms being in the establishment. These are things that you want to include in your business description. Again, it's following the title. A person expects to read business description, that's what they should read, nothing else. Remember, you should not include how much money you need here. You don't want to include anything like that. This is about describing the business. All right, let's move on. And so we get to another paragraph here, and what do we say? In addition to serving tasty food in the restaurant, Corbin's will continue to provide catering services. Again, further description of the business. It's not only about the restaurant, it's about something else. It's catering in this particular example. The premises will be utilized while the restaurant is closed to prepare catering orders and tactically plan for the coming week. So now this is telling you that the business will do catering in addition to its sit-down restaurant, and it's telling you somewhat of a strategy in which the business will be run. Not really necessary here, but it does add a little bit of flavor without detracting from the business description. Let's continue, because we get really to our final paragraph here, and this is where we want to, in some ways, end with a bang. Having an established location will be a win-win for the owners, but mostly for the local community. When people think of where they want to have a pleasant dining experience, they will keep coming to Corbin's. And you see Corbin's in bold print. Well, let me say something here. If you are starting a laundromat, maybe there's something about the laundromat that you want to include here, that when people want to go to a nice atmosphere to wash their clothes, the first place they will think of is ABC Laundromat. And maybe there's something that you've described earlier on in the business description that makes people want to be in your laundry restaurant, your laundromat. So this is something that you want to keep in mind. You want to end your last paragraph with a bang, showing that customers will want to be in your establishment as opposed to somewhere else. And you've already given the reasons why.